I am Benjamin. Today's video is on copywriting. What exactly is copywriting and how exactly does it work? This will be the focus of today's video. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. You will find a red button tagged subscribe. Just click on it, and that is all. You can click on the bell icon as well so that whenever new videos are uploaded to the channel, you will instantly be alerted. Let's dive into the lecture without much ado. First, the highlights. What is copywriting? How it differs from content writing? Why is copywriting so important? How copywriting works? We are going to look at this one by one. What is copywriting? Copywriting is the strategic use of words for the purpose of persuading a target audience to take some form of action. The definite goal of a copy is to persuade someone to do certain things, for example, to purchase a product or service, to make payment, to subscribe, to fill a form. In other words, disclose the name, the email address, and so forth, or to respond to the message in one way or the other. So copywriting is about using words strategically, using words in a manner that will persuade the target audience to buy a product or service, or to do some other thing or take certain actions in line with the marketing strategy of the copywriter or the organization he or she is working for. Now, how copywriting differs from content writing. We have always discussed content writing on this channel, and you will find in the description section a number of links that will give you access to videos that I have uploaded on copywriting. I mean on content writing. Now, content writing consistently creates and shares content to educate and provide value. That is essentially what content writing does. Whereas copywriting creates copy with a definite call to action, which is meant to sell and convert. In copywriting, you provide value consistently. You provide content, valuable content, content that will answer the frequently answered questions of your target audience, content that will provide solutions to the problems of your target audience, content that will meet specific needs of your target audience. And you keep providing this content over time. Now, the idea is that as you provide this content consistently, you gain the confidence and the trust of the target audience, and ultimately you will win their patronage. All right, so it's a marketing strategy, content writing, and it differs from the traditional marketing strategy. Content writing, of course, is what leads you into content marketing, because you are actually marketing the content, but it is a departure from the traditional marketing strategy. So what we see as the major difference between content writing and copywriting is in terms of, let me say, the long term and the short term. The long term, the content writing sets a long term goal, and consistently provides content to the target audience, just like the farmer would plant the crops and continue watering the crops, weeding the farm, and waiting patiently for the time of harvest. That's what content writing does. Copywriting, on the other hand, creates copy with a definite call to action, which is meant to sell and convert. So you can see that copywriting comes with a sense of emergency, a sense of immediacy. All right. When you read what copywriting has provided, you are expected to take certain action right away. All right. So let's go a step further. Let's look at the content. Let's look at the content writing versus copywriting, some of the the differences. Now, copywriting uses storytelling to talk about a business. It informs the reader, keeps the reader engaged, builds audience over time, deals with longer forms of content, and is ideal for websites, blogs, and white papers. On the other hand, copywriting is meant to drive leads and sales. Copywriting urges the reader to take an action. Copywriting uses emotional and social connect. It is ideal for ads, for emails, for newsletters. All right, so we have seen the difference between copywriting and content writing. Now let's look at content versus copy. Of course, the content writer provides content, the copywriter provides copy. All right, let's look at the difference between the content and the copy. The content is the information provided to communicate an idea or explain a concept. All right. Now, in this video, I am explaining the concept of copywriting. And so what I am providing here is essentially part of content writing, or content creation. You see, I am providing value, providing detailed explanation of this concept with a view to helping my viewers to understand what copywriting is about. I want to provide value to them. All right. Then copy, on the other hand, is text written for advertising and marketing collateral. Wherever and whenever a copy is written, it is for the purpose of marketing and promoting a product directly without mincing words, and there is a call to action which the reader or the prospects or the target audience are expected to take. All right, so that's the fundamental difference. Now let's look at the importance of copywriting. Why is copywriting so important? Copywriting is so important in so many ways. It helps a business to make money. That's the basic thing. Without copywriting, which creates the messages that convert the prospects into customers or into actual buyers of products and services, of course, there will be no sales. So without copywriting, there will be no sales, and without sales, there will be no business. So you can appreciate the importance of copywriting. Absolutely important. A business may have so many media options for promoting their products. You may promote your products through radio ads, TV ads, emails, billboards, online videos, podcasts, live streams, magazines, social media posts, and so on and so forth. But guess what? None of this can work without the sales copy, because it is the copy that will actually project the benefits of the product or service you are offering to the target audience, and then come up with a call to action, a clear call to action that will compel or persuade the target audience to take a decision to buy the product or service. All right. So that is exactly what we need to look at. So the success of the entire advertising campaign depends on copywriting to a large extent. Without the copy, the entire advertising campaign will just fall like a pack of cards. And that is why, a lot of people provide content for a very long time, but since there is no aspect of copywriting, then you discover that business will not survive for a long time, because without sales you won't be able to earn revenue. So copywriting is really that aspect of the business that generates income by generating leads. All right. Now, copywriting boosts the effectiveness of other marketing strategies. Whether you are talking about email marketing, sales letters, affiliate marketing, search engine optimization, SEO, articles and web content generation, banner ads and graphics, audio and video, blogging, social media marketing, or podcasting, name them. All the marketing strategies, they will lack in effectiveness. They will not achieve the marketing goal without copywriting. So essentially, copywriting is really of central importance to the success of every business. It is so important. The importance of copywriting cannot be overemphasized. It is the fuel. It is the driving force. It is the engine that moves the vehicle of marketing in every business. Now let's look at how copywriting works. Copywriting operates through the instrumentality of the ad copy. You see, when we talk of copywriting, we are talking of copy and writing. So copywriting is the writing of the copy, and that is the advertising copy. An ad copy is a message written or spoken to be transmitted to a target audience through print, visual, or voice media. Copy is strategically crafted to convey a clear message that connects with your target audience, persuade them to take a definite action, and convert them to customers. So the copy is a powerful part of the marketing, the overall marketing strategy. Now, the copy is to the business or to the marketing campaign what the heart is to the human body, because it is the heart that pumps the blood, that supplies the nutrients to all parts of the body. Without sales, a business will not have the cash flow. So it is the copy that really goes out there to convert the prospects into customers for the brand. That is how copywriting works. Now, copywriting works through copies that sell, all right, by creating the message that fuels the entire business, and then convert prospects into customers, thereby making sales. You can see the process. A copywriter will create the message, all right, and this message comes with a definite call to action, and in the process converts the prospects into customers. And when the prospects take the decision to purchase the product or service, then of course sales take place. You can see the process. So copywriting is used in various marketing strategies, various marketing materials such as the sales pages, the emails, promotional videos, advertising campaigns, ads on TV, ads on the internet, ads on radio, Google ads, Facebook ads, catalogs, and so on and so forth. You see, so copywriting encompasses all this, and copywriting is really the glue that binds all these aspects of the marketing campaign together. It is the copy that makes things happen. All right. Now let's look at one aspect of the marketing, which is the landing page, and let's look at how the landing page facilitates the marketing process. It's part of what copywriting does. In a landing page, you have a headline, and this headline uses attention grabbing. The landing page uses an attention grabbing headline to attract your viewers and convey the benefits you offer. That's one aspect of the landing page. Then the use of image is also part of the landing page. The landing page uses a captivating image to reinforce the benefits you offer. Then the third one is the form that the prospect is required to fill. The landing page uses a form to collect information about the prospects, and the aim is to follow up and ensure that that prospect is eventually converted into an actual customer who will buy the organization's product or service. Then the fourth one is call to action. The landing page uses a clear call to action to convert the prospect into a consumer. For example, a definite call to action will always be there. These are fundamental, essential aspects of copywriting, because copywriting will come up with a definite call to action, asking the prospect to buy. It could be to click a button that will take the prospect to a page where the transaction will take place. It could be to subscribe, it could be to register, and so on and so forth, but there must be a definite call to action. Then the landing page also uses the logo, the company logo or the business logo, and this is meant to garner the trust of the audience. The logo reassures the audience that they are dealing with a reputable business, not a scammer. All right, so everything is done to win the confidence of the prospect and get the prospect to develop interest, develop desire, take a decision, and ultimately take the desired action. This is how copywriting works. Then copywriting incorporates certain key elements to produce a good copy, one that really converts. And this concept, the acronym IDA, a kind of purchase funnel, is always uh, emphasized in copywriting. What is IDA? It is the acronym for attention, interest, desire, and action. You see, a good copy is written to attract the reader's attention. That's why a copywriter is someone who is first and foremost a salesman and at the same time a skilled writer. He or she knows how to use, I don't want to use the word manipulate, but he should know how to use the power of words, the persuasive power of words, to really grab the attention of the target audience. And then the copy highlights certain benefits. Every product or service comes with certain features, but these features are not the major thing that will really convince or persuade the target audience. It is the benefits that the consumer will derive from the features, these unique features of the product. And it is the duty of the copywriter to highlight these benefits and make them very clear and concise to the target audience, that if you purchase this product, this is the extraordinary benefit you are going to derive. All right. So, and this is the hook that grabs the attention of the target audience and compels them to develop interest. All right. So there is a connection established because the audience or the prospect now discovers that he or she is going to gain certain benefits, and human nature, is always attracted to benefits. All right. So, and this is why copywriting highlights benefits. And when this is done and done well, of course, the prospect develops interest in the product or service being offered. And this interest develops into a burning desire, because the copywriter also comes with what is called a big promise, makes a big promise that creates an irresistible desire in the reader or in the prospect. The copy or copywriting shows the reader what is in it for them, shows the audience what is in it for them. So you can see that this is a fundamental difference between, the traditional marketing strategy, where people will talk about, what is in it for the brand. Copywriting, focuses attention on what is in it for the customer, what is in it for the consumer, what benefit is the consumer going to derive if you become part of this business, or you buy this product, or you subscribe into this business, or you join this team. These are the benefits you are going to get. So the emphasis is in what is in it for the prospect. All right. And this actually creates desire, because the average human being is selfish and is always, whenever there is a bargain, you discover that each party seeks to protect their own interests. And so this is what copywriting exploits and manipulates to, the highest degree, showing the audience what is in it for them. And this naturally compels them to develop very strong desire. And this is going to lead to action. So this compels the reader to take action in line with the clear call to action that is provided, alongside the benefits highlighted and the big promise projected. All right, so this is exactly how copywriting works. And this acronym AIDA is a very simple way of actually describing the process that the copywriter uses to bring about a conversion. Now we can look at it in this pictorial form. This is the purchase funnel, and then we have the market potential. Of course, the target is the market, and then we have the number of prospective purchasers. When you look at, and essentially the entire globe is a marketplace when it comes to products, especially now that the entire world is a global village. With the advent of the internet and social media platforms, you discover that from any part of the world, you can promote and market your products to people in different parts of the world, in various countries. So you have the market potential, and what happens is that copywriting aims at creating awareness. I can say that content writing or content creation also assists in no small measure to creating the brand awareness, and then copywriting in highlighting the benefits and coming up with a big promise actually fuels the entire process. So the aim is to create awareness, and people become aware of the existence of the brand and the benefits it offers. All right. And then at a particular point in time, human beings always operate, uh, in, they are driven by curiosity. When a product or service is being advertised or is being presented through content creation, there is initial skepticism. But if the job of advertising is done well enough, of course, it soon clears the doubts that the target audience has, and gradually the doubt gradually dissolves into interest, and interest is developed. All right. And then the next thing is that these people who have been the audience, they just come across what has been written about the brand or what has been said about the brand through different ways, social media posts, website content, blog posts, articles, podcasts, live streaming, video clips, and so on and so forth. Now, the moment a strong desire is developed, of course, these people become prospects, because they already have developed some interest, and this interest is being fueled by copywriting to really develop and grow into a burning desire. and ultimately the action taken by these prospects converts them into customers. This is the purchase funnel, and this actually is how copywriting works. All right, so we can also see that copywriting does not really operate in isolation uh, of other marketing strategies. They all work together, but in the center of it all is copywriting. All right, so that is exactly what it is. Then we look at the traditional marketing funnel. Of course, it's similar. Creating awareness, the consumer is made aware of a brand's existence. That is how it begins. Then experiences, the consumer then experiences, compares, and considers competitor brands. One thing that content writing uh, does, which also is very powerful, is that it consistently provides valuable content to the consumer, the prospective consumer out there, without compelling the consumer to immediately buy, and ultimately content writing succeeds uh, in instilling confidence and trust in the consumer more than any other thing else, because human beings are always suspicious of anyone who is pressurizing them to buy something. But if someone can provide them value without asking them to buy, it is as if this person really is more interested in helping them solve their problem than in taking money from them. And this is one aspect that content writing really does, as a clear departure from the traditional marketing strategy that will always bombard the consumer with pressures to buy something. Content writing informs and educates the consumer and gives the consumer ample opportunity to compare, and contrast and take a decision. And human nature actually desires liberty, and that liberty is what content writing provides to the audience, giving them valuable content without necessarily compelling them to give something in return. The goal is a long-term goal, that when the interest and the confidence and the trust of the consumer is gained, ultimately this prospective consumer is going to consider the brand that the content writer is actually projecting. And so the consumer makes a decision to purchase a chosen product, based on the desire that has been developed. All right. And this decision is born out of the interest and the desire, that has been developed as a result of what he or she has experienced, the comparison that he has done, the market research, and so on and so forth. So then a decision is taken. And when a decision is taken and action is taken, of course, the consumer becomes the brand's customer and enters the customer loyalty phase. And this is where a brand or a business now retains this consumer on its list as one of the customers. All right, so that is the traditional marketing funnel. So we have been looking at copywriting, what exactly copywriting is and how exactly it works. I hope you have gained some useful things that will enable you to make up your mind about copywriting. If you have been considering whether copywriting is really the right career for you to pursue, or you have been wondering, perhaps you are a marketer, perhaps you are an internet marketer, perhaps you are a digital marketer, perhaps you are a content writer, and you are wondering whether copywriting can become an aspect of your job. We have been able to look at what copywriting is, and we have highlighted its very lofty and prominent importance in the entire marketing campaign of every business. And this is really where we draw the curtain in today's video. If you have enjoyed the video, like the video and share it with your friends and relations. If you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, kindly leave your comments in the comments section. If you have any topic in mind that you would want me to discuss in subsequent videos, don't hesitate to leave the comment as well. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel by clicking on the subscribe button. Do also click on the bell icon so that whenever a new video is uploaded on the channel, you will be alerted instantly. Thank you for being part of today's video.